If you want to accomplish the big things that you have set out for yourself in life, you need to realize that the small steps do matter. Treat progress like a mountain. The peak is your goals and dreams, you achieving what you want, and you start off at the very bottom. And the only way to get from the bottom to the peak is to walk step by step all the way up to the mountain until you get to where you want to go. It's about a process, not an event. You gotta realize that this is how it works in life too. Whatever goals that you have set out for yourself, whatever things that you need to do, it's not one big leap to the very peak of the mountain. It's not one jump to achieve everything that you want to achieve. It's one slow step at a time, built up to get you to the result that you want. I've been consistent in the gym for 6 months now. It's not to say that I'm bragging, it's to say that it didn't just suddenly happen overnight. I'd show up one day at a time, one day, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, all the way until today, which is 6 months later. It didn't spontaneously happen on its own. What I needed to do was show up every single day and focus on the small step of showing up. If I look back and thought on the first day, whoa, I'm not at 6 months yet, why even try, and gave up, well, I just killed my dream, killed my goal, killed my progress and process to get to where I want to go. If you want to make progress, you got to realize that the small steps do matter. You are the sum total of all the choices and decisions that you have made in your life. From health, wealth, relationships, you need to realize that the small choices that you have made, the small actions that you have taken, have gotten you into your present circumstance. And if you're not content with that, if you're not happy with where you are, if you want to get better, you have the power to take control of your choices and get you to where you want to go. You can choose to improve or you can choose to decline. It's up to you. But regardless of your goal, regardless of what dreams you have set out for yourself, it all starts with the smallest possible step to get to where you want to go. If you want to write a novel, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start anything at all, even going to the gym, you start with the smallest possible step that will get you closer to your goal. That means showing up one day, then another day, or for a novel, starting with the smallest piece, writing the first sentence, then 1 page, then 2 pages, 3 pages, until you build up to get to where you want to go. You won't feel like you're making progress at first, though. You're not going to see the results that you are setting out to achieve, that you want to achieve. But think about it like this: when you climb the mountain, say you take 10 steps up from where you started, are you going to feel like you have made a lot of progress? No, of course not. You're going to look back and think, whoa, I can see where I started right over there. But you still took 10 steps to get closer to the peak of the mountain. You still got 10 steps closer to your goal. And just add that up every single day. 10 more steps, 10 more steps, over and over and over again. And on day 100, if you look back, you're not even going to see where you started off at. You're going to realize I have made progress. I've made results. I've increased what I thought possible. And I've actually just done that through persistence and effort to get to where I want to go. Because it's a marathon, not a sprint. You got to take time to get to where you want to go. Results aren't going to show up right away. In order to implement all this sort of stuff, get a piece of paper, get a pen, and write down all these small steps you could be taking within your life to have a gradual positive impact later down the line. Things like a morning routine, an evening routine, meditation, exercise, socialization, reading, all these sort of areas and things you could be doing. Write it down. Figure out what you want to implement within your life, the actions that will have a positive impact on you later down the line, and write them out and take a look at it. Figure out how you could implement these things within your life, what you want to do, how you can do it. Make a plan for its implementation. And then, beside that, when you have done all of that, write out all the things that you want to eliminate from your life. The small things that are impacting you right now that you want to change. Things like social media, video games, binging on the television, not going outside. Figure out what's holding you back and what you want to do to change it. And when you have all these good choices, bad choices that you want to implement and eliminate, you need to go a step further and now start tracking your choices. For example, for me, what I needed to work on, the thing that connected everything that I needed to work on within my life, from morning routines, exercise, meditation, was just time management. The thing I needed to get done was figuring out how to do this all in a timely manner within the 24 hours I have every single day. How I did this was I got a little journal, a small pen, and every single action that I take, I would write down what time I would do it at and for how long I did it for. And when I do that with every single choice down the line, what ended up happening is all the good choices that I want to make for myself, I ended up doing so. Because I was making conscious, active choices to change as a person, to move towards a better reality, better situation, better circumstance through the choices that I'm making every single day. And you can do the same. If you are really struggling with money, if you want to implement money strategies within your life, get a booklet and write down every single purchase that you make. Figure out where you're spending your money and why you are spending on things that don't actually matter. Because when you pull out your book and you're about to write down what you're going to buy, you're going to think, do I really want to buy this? Do I really want to pull it out, write this down, and feel kind of embarrassed that I bought this random thing for no reason? Figure it out. If you want to start a morning routine, track how you're doing it. Track what you do every single morning. Or when I wake up, I look at my phone. I don't want to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to make my bed, I'm going to journal, I'm going to go to the washroom. I'm going to track this habit until it becomes ingrained within me. If I want to go talk to more people, I'm going to track every single person that I talk to every single day. And when you track your progress, when you track your choices, you are intentionally making sure you are going to make the proper, correct choices to get you closer to the peak of your mountain, to keep making progress, to keep going forwards, and to keep getting better. And it's up to you. You can do these strategies, you can implement them, and you will make progress. And the only thing you have to do right after you do all of that is just review in the evening. How did the day go? Did it go according to plan? Did it go how I wanted it to? Did I accomplish what I set out to do? What mistakes did I make today? How am I going to fix those for tomorrow? And when you have a review set in place at the very end of your day, in like a journal or something, and you end your day off on that note, when you wake up in the morning, you have it fresh in your mind. You realize, this is what I'm going to change today. This is how I'm going to improve today. This is how I'm going to learn from my mistakes that I made yesterday. That's how you get closer to getting to the top of your mountain. The small steps matter. Don't devalue the small steps because you are made up of all the choices you have made over your lifetime. So, the small steps matter. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace!